You got it. Good afternoon. My name is Assistant Chief Anthony Campbell. I'm the Administrative Chief for the Police Department. What we've been doing when we heard about this New Haven Promise Zone, one of the things that we find with Promise Zone is that it is a natural transition for us in community-based policing. Much of what the Promise Zone is trying to do is what we've been trying to do through community-based policing for quite some time. And now what it has allowed us to do is to create many more partnerships with many organizations within the city, whether it's Housing Authority, whether it's with the youth. We try each week on Thursday from 10 a.m. till 12, we have a meeting called the ComStat meeting. Typically, ComStat meetings are so that we could show statistical analysis of where crime is happening, how our resources are being deployed. But now, because we have all of these partnerships, what we're able to better do is identify the problems before they even start happening. In many ways, some of our partners are Yale University, Yale Child Study. We have officers, we train them from the academy up so that they know that if domestic violence happens, we can contact Yale Child Study and have them respond to the scene. We also are working with the street outreach workers so that they can be our eyes and ears, not just keeping the streets clean, but also helping us to see if there are people out there who have mental illness. They may not be breaking the law at the time, but they may be in need of services. Are they seeing people who are homeless? They notify us so that we can then go and have some type of interaction with them and possibly get them the services that they need. One of the models that we're trying to teach the recruits in the academy is that without education, there could be no communication. Without communication, the only recourse is the use of force. We really want to get away from that use of force. We want to educate our recruits. We have 69 recruits in the academy right now who are looking to hit the streets in March and July of next year, bolstering our numbers. And each of those recruits will be deployed into the neighborhoods. For the first year, they will each be on a walking beat. Our chief is committed to community policing because he understands that the only way we can develop this city as much as we want with jobs and new buildings and new roads and new neighborhoods, but if people don't feel safe, if they aren't confident that if I want to go out and enjoy a nice dinner with my loved one, or if I want to go somewhere and see a show, but I'm not feeling comfortable, they're not going to do it. That's not going to produce jobs, and it's just going to fall apart. So we need to have recruits out in the street really interacting, getting to know people in the neighborhoods, and really making that connection. Because as I heard someone here say earlier, it's not so much about programs, it's about people and relationships, and that's what we're committed to.